Okay, I'm standing here with John, my new friend in person, and I want to ask you, what did this business do for you? Where you started 20 years ago?
20 years ago, I was broke, busted, and disgusted. I was 20 years old, actually, 20 years ago, and I was really looking for something that I could do that didn't require education, a degree. I wasn't interested in going to college, so found network marketing, found mentorship, found community. Didn't really make much money in the early years because I had no idea what I was doing, but I learned a lot. Took what I learned, got into the mortgage industry, made about $600,000 in 4 years. Then the market crashed, started working twice as hard for half the money, got back into a home-based business, built for a little while with the company, doing it the old school way, got tired of that, and eventually started leveraging the internet to build a business and generate leads and create success for myself, but also we were able to help thousands and thousands of people all over the world. Now we've got a global international business, and it's weird because I still feel like I'm doing today what I was doing 10, 15 years ago. We're just working smarter and leveraging systems and leveraging tools, and we can really help that average person get started, creating an additional income, and then eventually creating enough income to fire their boss, make the choice to maybe create a full-time significant income. And for me, that was always my dream, but I'd never come from money. I'd never met anybody that had money. So being in this type of business and just thinking differently about entrepreneurship and becoming my own boss and literally becoming the CEO of your business, it was a big paradigm shift for me. But over the last 20 years, it's been absolutely life-changing, not just financially, but being able to help other people, travel the world, just being able to create lifestyle and freedom. That's what excites me so much about what we do.
Across countries.
Yeah, all over the world.
So what?
I mean, we're here in Paris. How cool! And I'm from America.
Yeah. So what would be the saying to you now, looking back? What would you say to you 20 years ago?
Be coachable, be humble, work your face off, which I worked really hard, so that was never an issue. For me, work ethic was always the way for me to create results. And even though I didn't make a lot of money in the early years, I learned a lot about consistency and work ethic and just becoming a great communicator. It's not talked about enough. But if you become a great communicator, the wealthiest people in the world, the most successful people in the world, they're great communicators. They know how to speak life into people. They know how to get the thoughts in their brain. They speak it into existence. They speak into other people. You think about CEOs of corporations, or you think about the best professional speakers. They're great communicators, right? The biggest earners in our company.
Yeah.
When they speak on stage, you're like, that person knows how to move an audience.
Yeah.
They know how to share a story.
Yeah.
They know how to pull on those emotional chords. And they're great storytellers, they're great communicators, they listen to people.
Yeah.
You got 2 ears and one mouth. Right, for a reason.
That's impressive.
Yeah. So it's really something that it took me time, because in the early days I wanted to sell my business. And then I got really good at just becoming a great question asker and listening to people and finding ways to give them mentorship and offer solutions and not feel like it's about me, but it was about them. It was about helping other people.
Thank you. Thank you for...
I think we did this. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Good stuff, brother.